Breaking news on KSHB 41 News starts right now.
In just the last hour, we learned charges of first-degree assault and armed criminal action have been filed against 84-year-old Andrew Lester. This is all in the shooting of this teen, Ralph Yarl. This is a case that's gained national attention, especially the timeline of the investigation.
We understand how frustrating this has been, but I can assure you that the criminal justice system is working and will continue to work.
Tonight, the good news here is that Yarl is out of the hospital. That shooting happened Thursday just before 10 p.m. Police tell us 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was asked by his parents to go pick up his siblings. They were at a home off Northeast 115th Terrace in Kansas City. Mistakenly, he went to Northeast 115th Street. He was shot and brought to the hospital in serious condition. NBC News reports he has since been released and is now in stable condition. The prayers for the family in all instances, right? Again, 84-year-old Andrew Lester faces 2 felony counts, first-degree assault and armed criminal action. The Clay County prosecutor says an arrest warrant for Lester was, quote, recently issued. That bond set at $200,000. Tonight, we're bringing you live team coverage, exploring the latest developments and learning more about Ralph. What's next for this case? First, we'll go to KSHB 41 News anchor Kevin Holmes.
Dear, so much to unpack here, as we heard from the prosecutor a short while ago. One of the things that really stood out to me is that when 16-year-old Ralph Yarl went to that front door, no words were exchanged. He was shot through a glass door, shot twice, shot in the head, and shot again in the arm. No doubt a lot of parents are holding on to their children, their babies, very tightly tonight. For more, what we learned from that press conference from Clay County prosecutors less than an hour ago, let's bring in KSHB 41 News reporter Sarah Blake. She was there as we learned the news. Sarah, so much to unpack here.
A lot, but the main thing here is that we actually know details about what happened that night. So I have the probable cause statement in my hands. And first off, I wanted to say that we asked why there was no attempted murder charge. And so the prosecutor actually said it doesn't carry as much time as that first-degree assault. First-degree assault carries a sentence of 30 years or life imprisonment. They said that they want justice for Yarl and his family. And so what we know now confirmed is what we had been hearing, that when Yarl went to the door, he said that he rung the doorbell. Lester was inside his house. He said he had laid down. He heard the doorbell ring. He grabbed his gun. Then he goes down to the door, and he's got a regular door and then a glass storm door. He said that he saw what appeared to be a 6-foot-tall black male standing there, and said that this male, Yarl, was pulling on the door handle, and claims that he thought someone was breaking into his house, and claims that he was scared for his life. And that's when he opened the door, shot first through that glass door, and then shot Yarl again. Yarl was hit in the head and the arm. Yarl told police from his hospital bed that he never pulled on the handle of that door. He rang the doorbell. He was there to go get his siblings. Again, he mistakenly went to that house, and he said to keep from being shot again, he ran away to try to get help. He did say that Lester told him, "Don't come around here." And so this is what we have just learned in the last hour from the prosecutor's office. And this is more of what he said, what he hopes that for the family.
That my heart goes out to the child and family involved in this case. My goal during this process has been and will remain to be seeking justice for him. I wish him and his family strength and healing moving forward.
And as we know, there is now a warrant out for Lester's arrest. We don't know where Lester is. I think that's what police are going to be figuring out right now. In Clay County, I'm Sarah Blake, KSHB 41 News.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. You know, since this broke on Thursday, it's gained a lot of traction via social media, and we're talking from celebrities to politicians and everyone in between. In fact, from local leaders to the Vice President of the United States and high-profile celebrities. This case has no doubt caught the attention of the country, with Kansas City's biggest name even addressing the situation.
My prayers for him first and his recovery, and then, I mean, just hopefully the justice system does right by him. And everyone involved, and we're able to not have to have these conversations, and we were able to hold each other accountable.
Ralph Yarl, 16 years old, a junior at Staley High School. Now, groups there plan to discuss the shooting during and after school tomorrow. In fact, the district provided a statement to parents on the incident, and I'll share some of it with you. It says, "I share in the shock and disbelief of this horrific incident. No child nor family should ever experience such violence." Students are also showing their support by making cards for y'all. Their goal is to collect 1,000 cards, and they'll take part in Unity Walk. Now, the students plan to lock arms and walk around Staley High School. Tonight, overwhelming support for the Yarl family. Take a look at this GoFundMe created for them. So far, it's raised more than $1.7 million. $1.7 million. Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves told reporters yesterday it's possible the homeowner could use a Missouri law as a defense in this case, and this set off a firestorm via social media. Senior I-Team reporter Jessica McMaster takes an in-depth look at a law that could apply to this case and how it works.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Protests in front of the Kansas City home where 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was shot Thursday.
When do we want it? Now!
Ralph's family says the teenager, en route to pick up his two younger siblings, drove to the wrong house, that he was shot after he rang the doorbell. Ralph's father spoke to KSHB 41.
We want charges. That's what we want. If he goes free, the next black kid that's gonna ring that doorbell could get shot again.
On Monday, the Clay County prosecutor announced a Class A felony assault charge for the homeowner and identified him as 85-year-old Andrew Lester. The prosecutor says Lester shot Ralph through a glass door, that no words were exchanged. Ralph's family believes the teenager was shot simply because he's black. During a press conference Sunday, KCPD Chief Stacey Graves says it's a possibility Missouri's Stand Your Ground law could serve as a defense for the homeowner. This set off a firestorm of questions about the law online, so we got answers. Criminal defense attorney Kevin Johnson, who teaches legal limits of self-defense, says it's the castle doctrine that applies to defending yourself at home.
If somebody does enter your house and they place you in reasonable fear of unlawful force, you can respond with deadly force.
So this teenager would have had to go into the house and give this person who shot him reason to believe that his life was in danger.
Or was in the process of going into the house.
But simply ringing the doorbell?
Well, ringing the doorbell is not breaking in.
A key component of the castle doctrine, defense.
Strictly speaking, you can't start a problem and then say self-defense if things go bad for you.
Another component, reasonable fear.
Is a reasonable amount of fear subjective?
A reasonable man must consider it to be a reasonable fear. So you see people who are paranoid just because you think that all the black kids in the world are out to get you. That doesn't give you an excuse to pull the trigger. Now, you may sincerely believe that, but it's not a reasonable fear.
Ultimately, Johnson says whether or not the castle doctrine can be used as a defense comes down to this.
It depends on what was going on at the time he pulled the trigger.
For the I-Team, I'm Jessica McMaster, KSHB 41 News.
And that brings us to where we are right now. The very latest, a warrant for Andrew Lester's arrest has now been issued as he faces charges of armed criminal action and first-degree assault. And that first-degree assault carries a penalty of up to life in prison. That is the latest from outside KCPD headquarters, where this case was recently turned over to the Clay County Prosecutor's Office, and we heard the latest on these charges. I'm Kevin Holmes, KSHB 41 News. Thea, back to you.
Kevin and crew, thank you so much. We have a lot more of this story on our website, kshb.com. Just look for the Ralph Yarl coverage landing page.